Hello to all you gamers in the gaming world out there. I'm Mike, and with me guest starring is Kevin.
What up?
And behind camera, my brother Chris.
Yep.
And welcome to another episode of Casual Gaming. That's right. All we talk about is just games. I got the shirt, got my reading glasses, and he's got his stuff.
Well, I wasn't prepared
So,
for this.
For this video,
Don't worry,
I'm very
nobody's
well
ever prepared
this
for these things.
Yeah.
So in this video, we're going to review a game that both me and Kevin have
It's
played.
got huge history
And absolutely
in the Nintendo
loves.
world.
From Nintendo 64,
So
we
popular
give
that they
you the
didn't-
review of Star Fox 64.
Yep.
Made in 1997. In Japan was made in 1995. And this game is just flat out amazing.
Breathtaking.
Yeah, there's a 3DS game also, which I have.
Yep. It was so popular that they made a 3DS game of it.
And
Yeah.
downloads on every single major Nintendo system.
Yeah. But until I show you that, I just gotta talk about this game. This game has really, the best stuff. And whoa! Oh! Look what just
here's
flew
the
in.
remake.
Star Fox 3D 64 for the
It definitely used the boost
3DS.
to get through.
Yeah. But that's this one, so just want to make a reference. But going to this game,
You can
It
put
has-
both games up because they're both the same game.
They are the same exact game, to be honest with you.
Just open it up so
Yeah.
it'll stand.
but these two games are the same thing, and the whole plot is that Andros is taking over the whole entire planet, and it's
The
up
whole
to-
planet, the whole entire Lilat system.
exactly
Because he was banished from Corneria a few years back.
right, and it's up to Star Fox and his team, Falco, Peppy, and Slippy, to save the world, and also
Andros killed Fox's father.
which was James McCloud.
I don't think the father's dead. I think that's a future game in the making.
And for the game, the controls
Yeah,
are very.
okay.
Yeah.
No, they're not going to make a future game. They haven't made one since 2006.
Well, that was.
It's 2014 right now.
Yeah. But we're talking.
I'll get back. I'll get to that later.
Are you done?
Continue. Yes.
Thank you. So, it's just basically you're flying in an R-wing and you're.
Which is
defeating
like an
enemies,
X-wing.
Which is like an X-wing,
But better.
but way better.
I don't
you can
think
use
so.
bombs and you fight these bosses in every stage. And
Use
there's-
your bombs wisely.
Yeah, and there's these quotes like the famous.
They have the most
Peppy-
famous quotes ever in any
Yeah.
video game history.
Peppy do a barrel roll, Falco's, which was so many other things, and I could name them all, but
a lot of them are
can't really.
Peppies, though.
But it's always never give up, trust your instincts.
And
which
Slippy
actually-
became the most worthless character starting
Oh
in
my
this
god,
game.
I hate Slippy in this game.
Yeah, well, let's talk about a teammate one at a time. One at a time. We'll start with Slippy since you mentioned that. So starting with Slippy.
Yeah, he is a toad, the most annoying,
The
useless.
worst one on the team.
Even though he has the enemy shields that are analyzed and this whole other thing where he repairs stuff mostly,
Yeah.
that's the only good part about him being on.
So
the
he should be a
team.
repairman, not a flyer.
Yeah. The next
Makes no
character, Peppy Hare. He's a rabbit and he worked
Well, hair, but
alongside.
it is part of the rabbit family. But whatever.
Yeah, and he also worked with Fox's
In
father
the past, yes.
and Pigma as well.
Yeah, but Big Mud betrayed him
Right.
on Venom,
And
I'd love to see a game of that.
and he's
Yeah.
pretty much
But as the games moved forward, he wasn't working with them anymore. He was actually at the control station.
what he does, he gives you advice of what moves you have to do, teaching you how to play the game and all that.
And then we get this cool character, Falco Lombardo.
I
Or Lombardi.
the best one in
Yeah.
in Fox's teammates, in my opinion, but he's such a jerk. He's such an
because
a-hole.
saying, gee, I've been saved by Fox, Housewell. He kind of reminds me of Vegeta, sort of, from Dragon Ball Z. His whole attitude thing.
I
But
don't
he
know. I
is,
never compared him to him, but
But he is one of the coolest characters. And then you got the leader, Fox McCloud.
yeah, that's
No.
the character you play as.
Yep, and he leads the team, and he also works on a big ship called Gray Fox.
Yep.
With I can't
General
remember.
Pepper and
Pepper
Rob 64.
Rob- right. And those are the people that help him throughout.
Which is the three
some
teammates that we
journey.
mentioned.
Right. And there's one character, Kevin, would you like to talk about who's in this game?
Oh yeah, there's also side characters in it. My personal favorites are the Star Wolf team.
Of course.
which contains Wolf O'Donnell, Leon Pulowski, Pigma Dangar, and Andrew Ankeny.
And in this game, he has a cool British accent in this game because
Yeah,
like, it was real cool.
They did the
But in the
voices perfectly.
3DS, it was kind of a little
It
bit
was
like,
there,
like
but
an
it wasn't-
Assault, basically, had the voice of that. I mean, it.
No, Assault didn't have a British accent. He had
No.
some
He had
sort
like the voice in Assault, like the voice that's in this game.
of- No, he was a different voice actor.
Oh, I thought it sounded alike.
No, it was a different one.
Oh.
But yeah, they're just fantastic. The stuff they say, the music playing, is just so memorable. It's
Yeah.
you remember
And you don't
for the
face
rest
him
of my life.
once. You actually face him twice. And
Well,
then-
actually, you face him 3 times. You face him for Tuna,
oh yeah, that whole thing that
Floss,
goes around. Yeah.
exactly that one, and
forgot
Venom.
about
So it's
that.
3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
And you also get Bill, who you meet in Katina, sometimes in Solar or Sector X if you were able to complete the mission. Like, it's to destroy this
Yeah, and you
mothership.
also meet Cat. I think.
Yeah, Cat.
Yeah.
Cat Run, which is Falco's somehow
Secret little-
girlfriend. She
And
has
he
a
called
crush
him
on
a little
Falco, which is
man.
awesome. Yeah.
That was funny when he called.
And when
him
you
a
save her,
man.
she's like, beautiful, I can kiss you for that. I was like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Nobody
a
wants
little
that.
bit too into it, but just to get to the ending part, you get to Venom. Now here's the thing: when you get to Venom, there is either a fake Andross or the real Andross.
Yes.
When you get
Or
when you
easy
fight,
and hard route,
right.
doesn't matter.
If you face the real Andross, you go through this whole tunnel thing, and he has like eyeballs with a brain and everything. That says only I control Lilac system. And if you face the fake Andross, he's a big robot that chomps at
Yeah.
you, and that's the fake
Yeah.
one.
If you take the Bloss route or the easy route, you take the fake Andross. And if you
And the
go
hard
through Area
route
6 is the
is-
hard route, you take the real Andross in.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
And then when you defeat Andross, I'm sure they know it, so I could spoil it. At the end of the game, like Andross says, if I go down, I'm taking.
This is
you
only the
with
hard
me.
route, by the way.
Yeah, that real Andross.
Yeah.
So then you think Fox is dead, but then James McCloud comes and says, "Never give up, my son." And then his father. That's the touching moment when James McCloud leads his son
Yeah.
out from the
But
explosion.
I'm still questioning to
it
this
really
day, though.
touches you, though.
It really did.
It's like father son, like his father helped
Even
him
today,
get
I
out.
just look back and,
And
it's just
then
like,
when he
wow,
shoots
this
out,
memorable moment
yeah,
in gaming.
the whole he goes away and Fox is looking and Pepe was like saying, you know, what, like, what's wrong, Fox? And he's like saying, no, nothing's wrong.
But
'cause-
even to this day, is James
still
really
is.
dead, or is he alive, or is that was just a ghost or a figment of Fox's imagination, or was he real? Who
I
knows?
don't know, but
We never found out.
that was like my
Maybe
favorite.
in Command, but I don't know. I never played that game much
Yeah,
because that was a
but-
disappointment.
Yeah, but that was my favorite touching part of the game. Like the whole game in general, I give this a rating of a definite 5 out of 5. I mean,
6 out of 5 for me.
N64.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, N64.
Besides Slippy.
I would prefer, in my opinion, I would prefer the 64 over the 3D. I mean, not because they added
I
gyro.
do too.
It's not because they had gyro in the 3DS, because the 64 it had more of a classical
Yeah.
game to it.
It has a nostalgia feeling into it.
Right, and the 3D, I would give it a 4 out of 5.
It looks beautiful though.
Yeah, I would give it a 4
I
out
love
of
what
5
they did with the graphics
for
and music
the-
and all that.
for the 3DS, but the 64 definitely wins by
Mhm.
far.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Like the
without
voices
doubt.
in here, they're not bad, but they're not like the ones that we remember most.
But this is like more
But at
serious.
least they added additional quotes to it though in this game, which is neat.
Yeah. But I found this one to be more serious dialogue than this one. Because
Yeah.
this was like just talking, but that one was serious. But both of the games are recommended to buy, whichever you prefer.
Absolutely.
But you know, because we grew up playing this game,
Yep.
and then seeing it in 3D for the Nintendo 3DS was just a recreation.
And
of
you
what
know
we saw
something? It's
before.
just I have to point this out because we have not got a brand new. Well, this may be like the newest Star Fox game, but it's
Right.
64. It's the same thing, so it's not really that new. The only really new Star Fox game we ever got was Star Fox Command, which is 2006. So that means we didn't have a Star Fox game in like 8 years, and I think that's
Yeah,
it's
so-
disgusting. Like, how could you throw away a series like this that sold millions, maybe billions, if anything?
I don't know,
It's
but
ridiculous.
Nintendo, if you're listening, we
Make
really
another
like
Star
another
Fox
Star
game.
Fox game because You know, it would just be really something. Even a James McCloud story. An
I don't
origin
care
James
as long as
McCloud,
it's a
that
Star
would be
Fox game. It's
something
fine.
really-
I don't care playing James McCloud. They should at least be a Star Fox game. I mean, come
Yeah.
on, Nintendo. Like, I mean, there was supposed to be a Wii game for Star Fox, but they never did it. And I doubt they'll make a Wii U one.
But we'll see what happens then. But until then,
It's
guys,
terrible.
this was the casual gaming of me and Kevin reviewing Star Fox 64. And I think you agree as well, Chris?
Yep,
On the whole
absolutely.
thing? Yeah. Alright, so until next time, gamers, I'm Mike, and he's
I'm
Kevin.
Kevin. I'm going to be playing Star Fox 64 tomorrow when I get home
And Chris behind the camera from Comic Frontline.
because I love it that
Don't
much.
forget to check out Comic Related and ComicFrontline.com. Together we are your number one source for comic related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. So go check them out. As well as subscribing to Comic Frontline today, where I have tons and tons of videos for you guys. New ideas are on the way, so you'll be looking forward to seeing that. And comment below of if you agree or disagree with what we say. Did you ever play Star Fox 64 and or 3DS? Your opinions about it, because we would love to hear your opinions and let your voices be heard in the comments. And yeah. So until next time, gamers, keep playing, keep watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks for
Later,
watching.
guys.